guys, Latoya here. Welcome to my crafty space. I did my unboxing for my Lawn Fawn goodies, and now I'm going to create another card. So again, I just pretty much pulled out different sets that I might want to use in this card, including some of the new stamp sets, which are just so fudging adorable. I'm like, all right, some of these I absolutely know I want to play with. And then, you know, bringing in some of my oldie but goodies. And again, like I said, like once you put something in your stash, like once you buy the stamp, it becomes yours and it is now old. Well, kind of, sort of. So I'm just about to start randomly stamping, quite honestly, because like I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm also kind of, you know, kind of like shrug. And like I tell myself, I need to just do and not overthink. I have a tendency to just think, and I feel like I miss out a little bit. All right, so I know I want this adorable lantern. I guess I should kind of give you guys a clue. So I think I want to do like some kind of living room scene. We shall see. This is just way too cute. Absolutely love it. And I think I want to play with these kids. Oh, this set, Joy to All, it is just adorable. I like when I don't rip the little paper tag. I don't know. I like just keeping all of my things intact. So everything about this set is just adorable, like times 20. These kids are the cutest little things ever. The dog is adorable. The gingerbread bowl is adorable. I'm sorry, the dog gingerbread treat in the bowl is adorable. And I think I only want the kids from this. And from here, this set, this is the Perfectly Wicked, which is just so terribly cute. I've seen so many people playing, well, design team members and, you know, other people, but I've seen so many cool cards created with this, but I just want to, you know, I try not to like look at too much inspiration or get overwhelmed by seeing other people make things, because then I feel bad when what I create doesn't look like other people's stuff. I feel like I'm missing like a little detail. I don't know what, because it's going to be lantern, possibly the candle and the clock, and then pumpkin, couch cushions, 2 people, the dog. You know what? It's probably fine, and I'm just overthinking now. I don't think there's anything else. You know what? For some reason, I want to use this broom. I feel like when I think of fall, I think of leaves just coming into the house. As you open the door, there's just like this gust of wind, and you're like, oh my goodness. So, a broom. Actually, I like that. And you know what? I might just do a couple leaves just to show that, what I was basically just talking about. All right, so I decided to add in one of these adorable cats because I love these cats so much. And I was like, oh, how cute if the cat's just sitting here taunting the dog. It's accurate, is it not? So far, these are all the sets that I've included in this card. This whole scene is just so ridiculously cute. I think I can stamp out like 5 pages of this. All right. So I had to stamp a couple of these again. I have all of my stamps on this acrylic block so they don't get lost or move about, and I'll put them away when I'm done. Time to test my might with coloring. I need to figure out what Copics I want to use. I'm probably going to need like a set of every color. So I ended up taking out my Hanukkah stamp set because I thought that these would make really cute pumpkin cookies. So I am going to turn them into what I need. This whole page just looks like so much fun. So hopefully I don't take forever being like indecisive about coloring. That's kind of like my main thing, especially since, you know, I'm not that confident with it yet, and I don't have like a sheet of like straight go-to colors. So, alrighty. So here's where I am right now. Again, I'm not some great Copa color, so I am trying, you guys. What I found to be a little difficult is this couch. So this is why I stamped these images twice, because I'm like, all right, some of these things I'm less comfortable with coloring, so I might make a mistake. Again, in this case, the couch, as you can see here, I tried with the outline, but I kind of failed. I need to flick a little bit more so I can get these two colors to come together. And here is my cat started going out. You guys, it's so early. I've never colored a couch before. A tip for you guys as I'm going through this, what I'm also telling myself is just to break everything down into sections. So here, I think I did this pretty successfully. I'm going to go in again, just so my colors are a little deeper where they should be. And let's cross our fingers and hope that I don't get this mess that I have here. So this is why I'm team stamp your images twice or 3 times, because you never know how something is going to turn out. So let's fix my brush tip there. Like I want to go in here, but I don't want it so dark. So I'm just touching the 2 colors. I think I like that. I need to use my colorless blender to push in this color that bled out here. These are just going to be, I think I'll just do those brown. And I am aware that I need to fix some of my Copic nibs and such. I have a lot of Copic maintenance I need to do. I just don't have the time right now, unfortunately. Alrighty, so now some orange. All right, so this is my second and third attempt at coloring pillows, which, you know, very new for me. I'm doing like just all new stuff, you guys, there. Hopefully you can see that better. And I do like these colors. This is also a color combination I have not played with before, so pretty excited. And for the pillows, I went with like this mossy green just because I felt like complements the couch well, the green here, and it just gives it a little bit of a pop. Like it complements it and it just sits out from the couch, and it'll go with the background that I wanted to do. This was my first attempt at coloring the pillow. See the difference? You see how much better I've gotten within minutes? All right. was my first attempt, second attempt, and I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, you guys, so this is where I am with hair. This is my first time, I guess, kind of successfully coloring hair. So for me, because I'm like, oh, this can be me and my fiance, I tried to do black hair because my hair is black. Well, it's really like a really dark brown, but it's black. And it just got a little just too dark here, but I tried to salvage it by waiting for everything to kind of dry and then going over it to create a little bit of a highlight, which you can kind of see here. And then for the male's hair, Trevor's hair, I did a little different with starting with different bases down first instead of like all over color. So yeah, and it's like midnight. I'm not about to redo all of this. So again, like I said, I am learning and playing about as I do things, and I definitely do like this. It looks like my cat too, like really like artsy. That looks okay. All right, so I decided to color these cookies with a little bit of brown and then some orange, and I left a tiny bit of white space to make them look like cream cheese pumpkin cookies. I know, sounds delicious, right, you guys? So that's fun, and I love how these came out. I'm almost done with the coloring. I'm gonna push through. Gotta push through. Oh, goodness, it's a task. Lots of hemming and hawing because I'm not used to choosing colors and all that jazz. All right, so I am done coloring. I can't do anything else, you guys. I've literally spent like 2 days coloring, I'd say. You know, I was also working, so that doesn't really count. But my free time has just been trying to figure out how to color, color combinations. I've been working on that heavily because, again, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out, you know, colors that work well together, and then also trying to match colors for a scene, especially with so many parts. It's been a challenge. So this is what I've colored so far, and I love, love, love what I've done so far. I need to get my tape and my scan and cut mat. So I can get busy and actually placing everything down will give me more of a sense of what I'm working with. Hi! Hi, Kathy. Done. All right, so moment of truth for okay, so I need to cut out this pillow. For some reason, my scan and cut did not recognize this. And I need to just fix a couple images because my scan and cut, I needed to just check my alignment of my blade. But when I used it last time, it was fine. Well, it's not the case this time. So, you know, lesson learned. Just give it a quick check. Because, I mean, although this is minor, thank goodness, like, it could have been a lot worse, especially for, like, the amount of time I spent figuring out color combinations and coloring. I definitely would have been upset if these images were all ruined. I would have been pissed. All right, so this is an A size 2 card, because that's typically what I work with. Make sure you guys can see everything. Okay. So I don't know if I'm going to do like what color my card's going to be yet. So this is just me. This is all guessing. This is my base, and I know I want a matte. So he's going to be holding the cup. Super cute. And are going to be in front of a bowl of delicious cookies. Now, I wanted to have the pumpkins on either side of the couch. But now that I'm looking at space, I think I'm going to go against it. And I like having the broom because it just reminds me of fall. Just a really cute broom. And we have the pumpkins there, which is nice. Hold the clock. Put the pillow on the couch. How sad, all that coloring for nothing. It's fine. It's fine. I'll have my symmetry up here with my lanterns on either side of the clock. And let's have my little kitty cat there. Now I'm kind of like, oh, because the cat and the pillows kind of cover the couch, but I like the pillows, so I still want them. And I don't know, maybe one of the pillows, like the cat will be knocking on the ground or something. We'll see. Before I cut that, let's get these cookies. And this bowl is literally just going to be a mountain of cookies. I'll just cut them so that they like stack on one another. All right, so this is my thought process for this card. Wondering if I should still have a pumpkin here. Again, I just don't want to cover up. Don't want everything covered, so. So I think this pumpkin will just go by the wayside. It was not needed. And what happened with that one leaf? I kind of like the leaf under the broom because, you know, that's what we're doing. We're using the broom to sweep the leaves from in the doorway. So I really like this. Again, I'm still wondering if I should use this so that they're actually on something. They're not just, you know, sitting on the ground. That could be nice. Actually, I do like how that looks a lot. So I just need to figure out a color for that. Her drink can sit there. So I really like this scene. Now what I need to do is color the inside of my lamps, color the clock, color this mat or rug here, and figure out a nice background. Oh, and then I also need a sentiment somewhere. Don't you just hate that? Like, oh yeah, sentiment. I totally forgot about that. This is going to be fun. And I did stamp out the dog, but I decided against it. I'm glad I did because I feel like this is enough right now for this card. So I decided to do the rug the same color as the pillows. So I'm going to change the color of the bowl just to like a simple brown. That was with the help of my fiance, because I was like, okay, this is starting to drive me crazy. Please help. It was like, you know, shouldn't the pillows match the rug anyways? Like, don't, you know, you guys do that. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I do like matching like that. So did it in the card. So just the bowl and then background time. And that's it. I'm so excited. All right, so I created a little mask here and I'm going to go through, I know I didn't take the sticker off the container. I don't care. I'm going to go through and pick one of my Distress Oxides to create this wall here, and then I'll choose a brown one for the carpeting. And our cats are fighting.
Like, everybody's
So I'm fine with this background here for the wall because I wanted to have that like artistic like brush stroke look, and I didn't really mind that my blending wasn't super smooth and completely like laid on. I just wanted to look a little old, a little vintagey. Again, I'm kind of going for like English cottage-ish, so it's not like supposed to be super perfect. All right. All right, so my ink blending is complete. I did not really expect my background to look like this, but it does. And I'm going to be like completely honest. It reminds me of the movie Shrek, which that was not, I mean, as you guys know, that's not what I was going for at all. Does it still have like that vibe slash look I was going for? A little. So that's, I mean, that's good. Just wanted a lot of layers. Just trying to be as careful as possible. All right, you guys, my card is done. I'm a little peeved because I made a mistake, but I showed the card to my fiance. He's like, oh my gosh. So he loves it. That's nice. We are our own worst critics. So I'm just going to try to let it roll off. Here's the card. This is my result. Ta-da. There's a lot going on, but I think it's just enough. Like my fiance's playing his video game. So my crafty space is right next to his like computer. So it's funny. We basically share space. So it's like we do parallel play. It's really nice because we still get to talk to each other and such. Anyhow, yeah, I ended up distressing this background here, and I still think I could add a little detail for the carpet, but at the same time, I was drawing like major blanks, and for me to even like distress it and then incorporate this line here, I was like, that's enough, because I felt like I was going to do too much and then it was going to be really distracting. And I was trying to avoid using non-Lawn Fawn stamps because I don't know, sometimes I like to challenge myself to use all one thing by one company. So I'll just quickly run through what I used again for this card. The inside is blank. I'm going to find a really cute like I love you stamp and stamp it in the middle for him, because you know that'd be really cute, because the You Really Autumn Know is just way too adorable, y'all. All right, so from this stamp set here, I used the lantern. Let me make sure my lighting's good. Okay. Just trying to make sure you guys can see everything. So I used this little lantern here from this set. I used 2 of those because they're just like really, really cute. I love those. And that's the Oh Gnome set, which literally I bought it just for the lantern because I don't like gnomes. Sorry, not sorry. Not my thing, but there's some really cute things here. This set, I used this adorable rug, and I did stamp out this candle, but as you can see, I did not use it. So the rug, the candle, and the clock. The clock I did use, and again, the candle, I just said, nope, not today. From this set here, I stamped out the leaves, but I decided to just use 1 leaf to give this broom like a little more, not really character, but just to show the broom what used to be in action. Like they just used it to like sweep all of the leaves. Like if the front door was here or over here somewhere, you know, in the fall there's leaves everywhere, they're beautiful. What do? There's a gust of wind that just sweeps into your house, so you take your broom to just sweep them back out. But you know, the kids were or you know, Trevor and myself were too busy like trying to get warm and enjoy these awesome cookies and our pumpkin spice drinks to think of cleaning up that leaf right there. Yeah, I'm ridiculous with my little stories. All right, the next set, I used these adorable, I feel like I'm about to butcher them, the name here, but it is a potato pancake, and it's, you know, traditionally served around Hanukkah, but I ended up taking this image because it was just so cute and turning it into like pumpkin spice cream cheese cookies. Y'all, I might actually like make those this, you know, fall or something because it sounds really good and these just look so cute. So with a little bit of Copic coloring to make the bottom look like crust and then the top look like some pumpkin, and they're just filled with little cream cheese. Just looks really nice and yummy to accompany, you know, again, the pumpkin spice drinks there. And what else did I use? I took out this set, you know, this super cute newbie. I used the cat from here because this cat is just so mischievous looking and adorable, and it's perfect on my couch, well, on our couch, because it's just like, oh, this pillow, you don't belong here. Wham. Super cute. I did get the add-on set that came. Oh my goodness. So I was super excited for that. This is the only one I have the die with because, again, like I said, I'm saving money where I can. So I use my scan and cut for everything, but this was only sold as a bundle. So I got it because it was free shipping. So I did not use anything from this set. It was just sitting here off to the side. This mug here, I ended up using that from that set. I ended up using this awesome couch and awesome pillows. Well, you know, did it twice, pillows, to make this really sweet living room area. I used the bowl from this set. I know, so many sets, right? I used the bowl from this set because this whole set is adorable. I love it. All these sets are so cute, but I used the bowl and I filled it up with my homemade cookies. I actually cut a slit in the bowl, like just right above the line that comes on the stamp, and then I just stuffed everything inside and just like glued it and finagled it. In this set, which is, you know, making a repeat appearance, I use the pumpkins because pumpkins are life, and again, I just love, you know, having pumpkin bits just added on the card. It just, you know, gives it something and really makes it look like fall. And then this set here, I used this pumpkin spice drink. Also, it could, you know, be hot chocolate or something, and gave the little guy that. This set, I used the broom. I stamped out the dog from this set, but I ended up not using it, which I'm glad for because, again, once I put my pieces down on my A2 size card, I was like, okay, there's enough going on. I don't want any more than this. And then this new set, oh my gosh, these little kiddos, they are just so adorable. So, so cute. And they look terribly cute in this little scene here on my card. And then the simple sentiment is from this new set. You autumn know. I know I keep saying it. I'm sorry. I'm corny. But what am I missing? Oh, the shelf was from the one set, just in case someone's actually counting everything. Aha. So in addition to the cat, the shelf was from that new set also, which is super cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all of the stamp sets that I used to create this card. I think that's 16 different sets, but that's not what matters. All that matters is going through what you own and just trying to find a cool way to make, you know, a fantasy scene or, you know, a realistic like scene or something that you would actually like to do, but you can't do because you're stuck at work or something. All right. I decided I don't want my sentiment flat, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. Man, what a morning. And this has ever happened. That's just great. Wow, both of my magnets are broken. That's great. Luckily, I have one extra that I purchased from Stampin' Up, but really? I'm just gonna leave this in because this is crafting and stuff happens. Okay, so here's my before and after. Like, doing this really helps bring the card together. I'm really glad that I redid the sentiment. Like, I'm telling you guys, I was staring at this card like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I was pretty upset over my background, how I messed up here. trying to cover up a mistake, and I'm just thinking, oh, some people are going to find my card to be too plain with my background, but you know, again, I went for like the splotchiest look on purpose for this wall. And then for the carpet, I wanted it to be a little sparse in some areas just to show that the carpet is worn, but I didn't want to like overwhelm this with too much detail because one, I'm not that confident yet in my Copic coloring, like making my own backgrounds, like making carpet and texture and all that stuff. And I didn't want to spend any more hours trying to figure it out either. And I also didn't want to incorporate another stamp set from another company and just be like, okay, here's a background. I'm just trying to, you know, show other people who only have Lawn Fawn items what they can do. And also, you know, challenge myself a little bit. So me doing the ink blending and getting the look that I was going for, like the carpet versus the painted walls. I forget what style this is. But sans this mistake, I was getting the look that I was going for. I will attempt to do more detail in my next card and challenge myself. So now I just need to figure out where I want this to go. Now it looks like it's the top of like a storybook. And you know, me and Trevor finally getting together after all of these years, it's like a storybook and it's like a little Lifetime movie. I love our little story. And it's just phenomenal. So I love this now and he loves it, and I'm going to get over my thoughts on what I don't like and what I thought I could have done better. But again, like I said, this card took some hours and I'm very pleased with this and I love it. So I hope you guys really like this card also and all the time I put into it. All of my Copic coloring. Oh my goodness. So this is just so neat. So neat. I went ahead and wrote something on the inside for him. He just made me very happy, just like validating, you know, me and my hobby and just being so like appreciative. Like I haven't given him a card in quite some time. And when I told him this was for him, because he's looking like, oh, you know, that looks kind of familiar, he just like looked at me and he said he loves me and he loves this card. So, all right, I'm done gushing. I hope you guys do something crafty that makes you happy, and I hope you guys are inspired. Okay, happy fall. Bye.